what's up everyone, welcome back to another video. In this video we're going to be taking care of Like a Stone by Audioslave, and we're going to be doing the famous acoustic version that Chris Cornell performed on the AOL Sessions live. So if you haven't watched it, go check it out. It's an extraordinary vocal performance, but the guitar playing is also good. It's pretty simple, but yeah, we're going to be covering the acoustic version of it. And because the acoustic version actually has more stuff going on than the electric version, besides the solo, of course. So we're just going to be strumming along today. So, of course, this is played on acoustic guitar. This is electric, but I just put on a clean tone, because I don't have an acoustic, but still, it can still work, alright? So let's get started off with the verse parts. The strumming pattern is the same. So I'll teach that first, actually, and then we'll do the chords. So the strumming pattern is the same for the verse as well as the chorus. So strumming pattern is, I'll just use an A minor chord for example. So it's down, down, up. So down, down, up, and then up, down, up. So got it? Alright. So now let's go through the chords. So first we have the verse. So for the verse we have A minor, second fret on the D and the G, and first fret on the B. Then we have a G chord, which you can play like this, or you can add the high, I don't know if you want to, but for the most part it's just going to be third fret on the low E string, second fret on the A, third fret on the B. So then we have E minor 7 chord, so that's pretty easy to transition from the G to the E minor. So the reason I play the G like this is because all you do, you keep these two fingers the same, the index and the ring, you just move your middle finger. So you move your middle finger from the third fret on the low E string to the second fret on the D string. So that's all that changes. So entire tonality of the chord changes, but all you have to do is lift one finger. So that's the E minor. That's called the E minor 7 chord, and then we go to an F chord. So it's a F power chord. First fret on the low E string, third fret on the A string, third fret on the D string. So that's a power chord, and you add the second fret on the G as well to make it a full major chord. And make sure you want to bar your first finger. If you don't know how to bar, that's fine. You can do that, but that's a simple version. So. Alright, then we have the chorus. So chorus sounds like this. Alright, so I'll put it in the intro as well, but for the full version. But for the chorus we have, once again, same strumming pattern. So we have A minor, same chord as we looked at before. We have a C major chord, third fret on the A string, second fret on the D string, and first fret on the B string. Then we're going to go back to our G chord, then back to the A minor. So you play that whole thing twice. So A minor, C, G, A, then repeat that. A minor, C, G, A minor. Okay? So you repeat that twice, and then we go into the next one, which is F, A, G, back to A. So we have this so far. from the final bar of the chorus, we go back, we do the F again, then A minor, then we go to an E major chord. So let's play like this. Second fret on the A and the D, and the first fret on the G. So in the first chorus, you just strum it while you're saying alone. If you're singing along to it, you just strum it once. But in the second chorus, you're supposed to repeat it 4 times. So you repeat the strumming pattern on it 4 times. So you do that right before going into, well, normally you would have the guitar solo, but we don't have that. Obviously, it's an acoustic version, so then we would go into the bridge. So the bridge sounds like this. Alright, you get the idea, right? So we have, there's 2 parts. So the first part, 4 chords, and the second part is also 4 chords. So the first part we have an F major chord, same one we looked at before. Then we go to the C, and the E, back to the F. And during this first line, you just hold the chord like this. Just strum it. There's no pattern. Just like do that, alright? So we do that for the first line. And then in the second line, which is different, that's when we start strumming. So the second line sounds like this. So for that, the second line we have, this is where you start strumming, by the way. So you have this devious sounding F minor chord. So that's, we would also play it in the bar version, but I like to play down here because it changes up the song a little bit. It's also easier to play. But you're basically just taking an F major chord, which is, you can also play the F major chord like this, by the way. So if you don't want to play like this, if you're bad at barring, you can just play like this. Because you just have to have the 3 notes, F, A, C. So to make it a minor chord, you just make it F, A flat, C. So it's right here. F, C, and A flat or G sharp. So play F minor, then play D major. Add the second fret on the G string and the high E, and third fret on the B. Then back to the E, and to the A. So the whole second part is like this. Alright, and then you just repeat the first part again, this time strumming it. So for the whole bridge we have this. Sorry, my bad, wait. At the end, you just strum that E once before going back into the chorus. So, then you go back to the chorus, same thing, and make sure you end on this F chord, so you end like this. Chorus. Alright, so you'll just hold that E major chord at the end, and then bam, hit the F chord to finish it off. And that's the whole video. If you want to know any more guitar lessons, let me know down in the comments. And that's it for today. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye bye.